All right, done. Hello traders and welcome to today's Simple Forex Setup Show. I'm going to go through 10 currency pairs and look at setup entry on the 4-hour chart. So let me start the screen share. There we go. If you have any questions, feel free to pop it into the chat and I'll answer as I go along or at the end. See how we go. So the first currency pair I'm looking at is GBP USD. And at the moment, I'm actually looking for a potential long. So on the weekly, we had that we have the channel going downwards. We are just off that support at 1.345. So I'm thinking if there is a reversal at that point, then there is a potential trade long. So on the daily, this is where we're at. We had that quite a long pin bar, a bit of a reversal there. So on the 4-hourly, what I'm looking for is we already have the part that has gone up of the support. I'm looking for a reversal, a bit of a pullback or a retracement to around this area, which is sort of my entry zone. And then if I see that, I would be looking for a long opportunity. Hello everyone. Thanks for jumping on. Please ask if you have any questions. Ask them in the chat box. Okay, yeah, we actually entered this trade last week for a short, which was profitable. So now looking at a potential a long trade on here. Next currency pair I will be looking at is Euro USD. So Euro USD also I'm looking at a potential long at the moment because so last week we had a short trade on there from the top. Now we are at the bottom of that sort of support at those levels on the weekly. So it's sort of like a range in where it's potentially going to turn around. So I'm keeping an eye on that between 1.153 and 1.165. So on the daily, let's see. So we've had a bit of a bounce off the bottom support. Looks like, potentially another reversal there. So on the 4-hourly, I'm looking for price to come back down, a little bit of a retracement to about here, and then I would be looking for a long. If the price action comes all the way down to the bottom of the support there, then also looking for a long opportunity then. So these setups might take a little while to actually set up, not something that I'm looking at today. The next currency pair I'm looking at is Aussie USD. So Aussie USD, I'm still looking for short at the moment. So we've got that price action going downwards. Now I'm not sure where it's going to get to. So I'm sort of looking at the 0.73 and then also down here at the 0.7. So looking at short at this stage unless it gets down to this area and has a reversal. So let's have a look. At the moment, the daily is going down. So on the 4-hourly, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a decent pullback and a reversal. We had a couple of smaller pullbacks here, but I didn't take the trades there. I'm going to wait for a longer pullback, proper pullback, and then I'll look for a reversal. So at the moment, yeah, I'm not really jumping in at this stage. The next currency pair I'm going to have a look at is GBP JPY. GBP JPY, I'm looking for short. We've already entered this trade. I think it was last week. So here on this bar, if you're part of my Telegram group, then you would have seen that set up. We have already on this trade got to, I think there was TP1 around here and TP2 around here, and currently at around TP3. So already took partial profit and just seeing how far this can go. If you're not in, then I probably wouldn't get in now unless there was a pullback back up to the horizon, to this trend line. So yeah, so holding on to this one just to see if it will go further down. On the weekly, you know, it's got potential to come down to here. So it might have a pullback first and then continue. But yeah, I already took partial profits out, so I don't mind. I'm letting it go. The stop loss, the trailing stop is currently just above this, the price action here. So if you're following on the Telegram group, and the trailing stops are, and the management of the trades are posted there. If you don't have the link, I'll pop it into the chat box now. So the link to the simple Forex setups in a circle is in the chat box now, and you can subscribe there. Next currency pair I'm going to have a look at is Euro JPY. So Euro JPY, I'm looking for a short. On the weekly, we had that bounce of that horizontal resistance at 133. I'm looking, well, I didn't get a good reversal there, so I didn't get in. So just waiting to get another confirmation. So far on the daily, we already gone down off the resistance there. So I'm looking for the price to pull back. If I get a pullback into this area around here as my entry zone, then I will be looking for a reversal. And on the reversal, I would be looking for a short. Next currency pair I'm going to have a look at is USD JPY. And USD JPY, I'm looking for short. So on the weekly, as a high level, we have that resistance level at 114. So I was looking for the price to reverse at that level. It's looking pretty good. The weekly and the daily already indicate that there is some movement down. So on the 4-hourly, I'm going to look for pullback to around the bottom here. So around the bottoms there. If there is a pullback to this area, then I'm going to look for an opportunity to go short. So just around that entry zone. Next currency pair I'm going to look at is GBP CAD. And GBP CAD, I'm looking for long. This is the currency pair that's ranging at the moment. It's been ranging for a while between these two support and resistance line. The support is at 1.687 and my resistance is at 1.757. So at the moment we're at the bottom. So I'm looking for a reversal to see, because obviously if we're following that pattern and we're using that pattern to predict what's going to happen, then I'm looking for this to reverse and potentially go back up. So on the daily, we sort of still in the downward sort of trend at the moment. So just looking to see what's going to happen here. If it goes sideways or starts to go up and then pulls back, that's when I would be looking to get in. On the 4-hourly, yeah, still waiting. This might take a little while to set up. So not something that I'm looking to get in soon. This one will need a little bit of patience to wait for the good setup. The next currency pair I'm looking at is GBP CAD. And GBP CAD, I'm looking for long. I'm already in that trade from last week. So I'm basically holding in. If we have a look at the weekly, because we're actually in a downtrend, this is just a short-term reversal. So I'm looking for a short trade, maybe 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, and getting out the sort of around that maximum area here, depending on what the price looks like when it gets there. But that's sort of the plan at the moment. The daily had quite a few indecision and then reversals looking in the opposite direction. So I kept my trailing stop quite tight. Hence, if you're on the Telegram channel in the circle, you would have seen me manage that trailing stop a number of times, just because if it does reverse, then I want to be able to get out. So I've moved it. I use the break even as the trailing stop, but I add the spread. So I've moved it today already to allow for that spread as well. So at the moment, we've had a little bit of a pullback. We have what looks like an engulfing bar there. So if this bar closes above, that would be a good sign to enter in. So if you're not in this trade and you would want to get in on a long, then there is still room and opportunity to get in potentially on this bar, depending on how it closes in 1 hour and 45 minutes. When it closes, see what it looks like then. Or you could scale in. So if you took a smaller risk on the first entry, then you could look to scale in again on this entry here. So looking for long there. Let me just check the chat. Raj, can you post the link of the Telegram channel? Yes, Raj, thanks. I'll pop it in there now. So that is the link to the Telegram channel. I've put it in the chat box now. Okay, the next currency pair I'm going to look at is Euro AUD. And Euro AUD, I'm looking at long. Sorry, hang on, I just got another. Am I eligible to join Telegram channel? If yes, how do I join? I did not see a link. Okay, sorry, now I'm posting it in the panelists. I'm gonna post to everyone. There we go, thanks for asking. There we go, everyone should see that now. So that's, oh, Helen, hi Helen, happy Diwali to you as well. Yeah, far away. Oh, we'd love a curry, we'd love a curry. Ramadan, yes, you're welcome, Raj, you're welcome. Cool. All right, Euro AUD. So I'm looking for long. I was on the weekly. This is where we are at. This is the perspective. So we're at the bottom. I was looking for a long of the bottom support there at 1.535. So that has happened. I didn't get in because I didn't get a good reversal. Now, you don't always get a good reversal. And yeah, so this one I'm not in, but if I do get a reversal at this point and the price comes back down to this trend line or to my entry zone, which is sort of in line with, you know, around here, something like that, then I would be looking to enter a long trade still. There's still plenty of room to do that. Let me see. Yeah, that still looks good. So yeah, if there is a reversal, if it keeps going, well, then I've missed it. So I don't have another entry in. Not a safe one there anyway. So that's okay. Okay, Helen, I'm taking a break, but oh my God, God always messes me up. Yeah. I did trade it, I think, but I haven't traded for a long time. I did trade recently, but only a small bit. All right, last currency pair that I'm looking at is Euro GBP. So Euro GBP, I'm looking for a long. So on the weekly, this is the perspective. So it's been ranging for quite some time. It's at the bottom, just near the support. So the support I've got at 0.84, and you know, the range probably around the 0.9. So I'm looking for a long at that point. And the daily has reversed in the upward direction already. And so on the 4 hourly, I'm looking for a reversal. And I didn't really get anything that I thought was tradable. So I haven't got in yet. So I'm looking for the pullback. At the moment, there could be, let me see, it could be a reversal around this sort of area here. And if there is, I would look to enter in. Otherwise, anywhere further down to this trend line. So let's see if we get a reversal anytime in the next few bars or days. I would certainly look for a long opportunity trade there. All right, any questions? Let me check the chat box. Oh, okay, yeah. Got to be careful. I think gold is quite expensive, so I don't trade it that often. But yeah, the currency pairs that I trade here, they you know, they usually have good spreads to get in. So they're well, I think they're cheaper to get in. All right, if you have any questions, pop them in the chat. Otherwise, I will put the Telegram channel link in the chat box again if anyone wants to join in for any of the trade setups and also the trade management of the trades, then join me there. Otherwise, I will see you for another live show next week on Wednesday at 12 p.m. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll see you next week, 12 p.m. Singapore time on Wednesday. Bye for now. Thank you. Thanks.